this afternoon, the shortstop, number 18, Ethan Holiday.
Doesn't connect. He was late. Swung on and lifted to left. Hill on the move. Puts it away for the out. Rainiel
Batting
Rodriguez
second, the
steps
catcher,
up
number
and
3,
getting his first look at the starter in this one.
Rodriguez.
A bit early. Here's the pitch. Staying alive. Here's the pitch. Belts one deep. This has double written all over it. Around first, digging for 2. Safely into second, he's got a double. Andrew McCutchen steps in. Prime opportunity to drive home the run of the game. Mydroth collects it, and 2 gone. Jonathan India in the box with a runner at third. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in. That ends the inning. So we head to the second. Munetaka
Leading off for the
Murakami
White Sox,
gets us going
the
this
first
inning.
baseman,
Lock
number
in
5,
here. Here's your
Munetaka
spots, or he might take
Murakami.
you to the seats. Now that's unfair.
Splitter. Low outside.
In the air, out to right center. McCutchen with an easy look. And it's caught for the out. Austin Hayes
Batting
strolls
fifth,
to the
the
plate
right
for the
fielder,
first time
number
today.
21,
Looking for a
Austin
strong start.
Hayes.
That was saucy.
Sweeper. Low outside. Four-seam fastball.
And the righty sets,
Middle inside.
kicks, fires. Not finished yet.
Sweeper.
The wind to the
Low
pitch.
outside.
A strikeout for the live series card on the
Four-seam
mound.
fastball.
Now at the
Low
plate,
middle.
Kyle Teal. Foul ball.
Sweeper.
The
Middle
0-1.
inside.
Energy drink stuff.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Swings and lifts one to left center. Hauls it in to end the inning. 6 up and Dick Allen bats first as we start the bottom of the second. In the air, headed to right center. And it drops. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Representing the World Baseball Classic Series at the dish, Vinny Pasquantino. Oh, 1 on the way. Tries to get to an off-speed pitch away from the plate and can't connect. And his first strikeout of the day. Kyle Schwarber comes to the plate with a parallel 2 boost. No, thank you. Democrats, 1 out, 1 on. On the ground, right side, 4. Needs a second attempt. The misplay made things a bit messy, but they clean it up for the out. Jose Altuve, ready to swing it with a runner on second. Puts it away for the out. Chase Mydroth steps in the box to start the third. Fights it away.
Sweeper.
The 0-1 now.
Middle inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Lifted in the air to right center. O'Hearn making his way towards it. Squeezes it. So up
Four-seam
next to the
fastball.
dish, Andrew
High
Benintendi.
outside.
Zip it up.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low
The wind,
outside.
the kick, the pitch. Fouls it with 2 strikes.
Splitter. Low outside.
Comes up empty. Struck him out on a splitter.
Low middle.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hits it foul.
Four-seam
Here's
fastball.
the 0-1.
Low inside.
That one's foul.
Four-seam fastball.
And the pitch.
High inside.
Swings and lifts one to right. O'Hearn settles under it. Makes the catch. Third out, and that ends the frame. Ryan O'Hearn ready to roll. Oh, 1. The pitch. On the ground to first, Murakami. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Getting ready to hit, Ethan Holiday. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Ripped on the ground to short. Holiday grounds out. Swings first pitch, and take a look at this one. Yard work. It's gone. And they take the lead. That was a beautiful play. Don't blame you one bit for pressing that replay button. Andrew McCutchen comes to the plate now following the solo home run. 0 for 1, grounded out in his first at bat. But that wasn't your fault. That was his fault, I'm sure. That's the third out. Here in a one-run game, Luis Angel Acuna gets us going in this frame. Goes with the sweeper.
Four-seam fastball.
Not uncommon for him to start an
outside.
at-bat with that pitch.
Circle change. Low middle.
And that's sent foul.
Four-seam
The
fastball.
1-2.
High outside.
Not done
Sweeper.
yet. And the
Low
pitch.
outside.
Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. Slings it to first. And there's one down. Derek
Four-seam
Hill
fastball.
steps to the plate for the
High
White
middle.
Sox. Went down on strikes first time up. That's the fastball.
Splitter.
Relying
Low
on that
middle.
pitch more than any other. Got him in a blender.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swings and misses on the fastball. Up
Four-seam
in the
fastball.
zone for the
Low
strikeout.
outside.
Stepping to the plate for the White Sox, Colson Montgomery. Count is 0-1.
Splitter. Low outside.
Skeens misses.
Splitter. Low outside.
The count is 1 ball and
Four-seam
2 strikes.
fastball. High
steps
outside. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Strike 3, and it's a clean inning for Paul Skeens. He's coasting. Jonathan India leads things off in the bottom of the 4th. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. Swings and misses out in front. A swing-free zone. On the ground to short. Montgomery handles it. Slinging it to first in time. The batter now, Dick Allen. In the air, out to center. Acuna glamping under it. Muy fácil, that one. Vinny Pasquantino in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The pitch to Vinny. In the air, out to left center. Brings it in. That's the inning. Munetaka Murakami, ready to go.
Outside.
Don't get careless here. Lots of pop in that bat.
Sweeper.
First pitch strike.
Middle inside.
Setting the tone early today. Changeup misses for a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Pitchers ahead, 1 and 2.
Splitter. Low inside.
Strike three. You didn't give an inch in
Sinker.
that at bat.
Low middle.
The next victim walking to the plate, Austin Hayes. The sweeper led to a
Four-seam
strikeout
fastball.
last time up.
Low inside.
Fouls away,
Four-seam
1-0-1.
fastball.
Tight matchup here in
inside.
DD. Oh, that hit him. Altuve flings it to first. Not in time, and he
Four-seam
reaches
fastball.
safely.
High
Kyle
inside.
Teal in the box with a runner on first.
Four-seam fastball.
Bears down and
Low
gets a strike.
outside.
Skeens goes with the
Four-seam
number one
fastball.
and misses the bat.
High inside.
Swings and lifts one to center. McCutchen moves under this one. Takes it in for the out. Next to the
Four-seam
plate in this
fastball.
9-inning game,
Low
Chase
inside.
Mydroff. 0 for 1.
Sweeper.
Flight out to
Middle
field his
outside.
first time up. Looking for a hit here.
Four-seam
Starts fastball.
Middle outside.
Fastball doesn't catch the
Sweeper.
zone.
Low outside.
Strike three. Kyle Schwarber hits leadoff this inning. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. On its way out of here. A home run. Not wasting any time settling in. World Baseball Classic. Represent. I'd replay this one too. Jose Altuve comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lined left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate. A St. Patrick's Day card looking for some luck at the dish. Popped up right field. Makes the grab for the second out. Ethan Holiday up once again. Hitless in this one, but has put the ball in play every time. 0-1 to start. And fouls it. The Democrats up by 2. Changeup. Strike. Welcome back.
Four-seam
It's a
fastball.
2-run game.
High middle.
Paul Skeens back on the rubber here in the 6th. They'll try to get some hits off him, but it hasn't been easy, that's for sure. Benintendi, retired. Miguel
Four-seam
Vargas
fastball.
steps to the
Low
plate for the White
outside.
Sox. He's 0 for 1 after flying out in his first at-bat.
Four-seam
Starts with a
fastball.
ball.
High outside.
Not letting him blink.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
1-2 the count.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The batter didn't stand a chance against you there.
Four-seam fastball.
Luis
Low
Angel
outside.
Acuna up next to the dish. Put that one in the toaster.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base.
Four-seam
Derek Hill
fastball.
at the dish
Low
with a runner
inside.
on first. Rough start for
Four-seam
him at the plate.
fastball.
0 for
High
2 with a
middle.
pair of strikeouts. 0-2 the
Four-seam
count now.
fastball. Low outside.
Lifted in the air to left. An automatic double as it hops the wall.
Four-seam fastball.
And a run
Middle
scores on the
outside.
play. Colson Montgomery, freshly dealt to the
Four-seam
plate.
fastball.
Kicks and delivers.
Middle inside.
Got him, swinging it
Circle
goes.
change. Low outside.
Unbelievable. Rainiel Rodriguez hits leadoff this frame. On the ground to third. And he's safe. That was close. Drew McCutcheon at the dish and still looking for a hit. No strikeouts, though, so gotta figure the BABIP gods will shine down soon. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Popped up center field. Acuna makes the catch. Jonathan India now at the plate. Swung on and lifted to right. Hayes on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Now 2 away. Allen at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Hit hard to center field. Acuna on his way over. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Munetaka Murakami leads things off and down by 2. Struck out on a fastball last time at the plate. The sweeper misses for a ball.
High outside.
Stays with it.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Splitter.
Here comes a 1-2. That's strikeout number 11.
Four-seam fastball.
Austin Hayes
High
steps to the
inside.
plate for the White Sox. Swings, ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through the infield. That's a base hit.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Teal in the box again.
Sinker.
Takes a strike.
Middle outside.
Fires a fastball,
Four-seam
but misses
fastball.
the zone.
Low inside.
That's a strike.
Circle
Things
change.
really slowed
Low
down for you
outside.
there. Another
Four-seam
fastball.
fastball.
We've seen
Low
that quite a
outside.
bit in this at-bat. Strikeout total is up to 12.
Four-seam fastball.
Stepping to the plate
High
for the White
outside.
Sox, Chase Mydroff.
Four-seam
Fast
fastball.
and furious.
Middle outside.
Hit on the ground to third. Play made, and that ends the inning.
Pitching for the White Sox.
Sean Newcomb, the
Number
new pitcher
15,
here in the bottom half of the
Sean
seventh.
Newcomb.
Vinny Pasquantino fouls away the first offering. Pasquatch, not a myth. Spit on that one. One and two now. Pitchers count. In the air to center. Long run, nice grab. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. Swings and it's ripped up the middle. Oh, great stop. On target, he got him. Nice play. Here's Jose Altuve. Ground ball smoked up the middle. Goes for it, but just misses. Great effort over at second, but no throw. It's an infield single. Ryan O'Hearn steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially some magic for this AB. Late jump for the runner. Trying to sneak one by Teal. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. And the 0-1. Fouled away. Democrats with a runner in scoring position. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. On to first. Easy out, and that ends the inning. 7 innings.
Now pitching.
So now we
Najir
see the righty
Slider.
reliever out of the
Victor.
pen.
Outside.
Najir Victor. This card is straight out of the World Baseball
Middle
Classic.
inside.
Benintendi leading off as he
Slider.
swings through it
Middle
for strike
outside.
one. Bears down and fires a
Slider.
strike.
Middle inside.
Strike three. First up for him on the mound,
Slider.
and it's a
Low
strikeout.
middle.
Stepping to the plate for the White Sox,
Splitter.
Miguel Vargas.
Low
It's a
middle.
two-run game here in this one. Yeah, not touching
Cutter.
that one.
Low outside.
Not late.
Slider. Middle outside.
Look out.
Slider.
Almost got him upstairs.
Low outside.
A strikeout for the World Baseball Classic member.
Splitter. Low
Luis
middle.
Angel Acuna up now to face a pitcher from the
Four-seam
World
fastball.
Baseball Classic
High
Series.
outside.
You don't want to see this guy on base. He'll just keep you busy. He takes care of it himself, and that.
For the White Sox,
So it's the lefty out
number
of the pen,
60,
Brian Hudson.
Hudson.
Holiday in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and lifts one to left. Hill drifting under it. Makes the grab, one down. A member of the Spring Breakout Series now, Rainiel Rodriguez. Swings, puts it on the ground to third. And there's two down. Andrew McCutchen strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. Foul ball. The 0-1. Hits it hard to short. Long throw to first. Out with room to...
Now pitching,
So
Jeff
here's...
Four-seam
Arm on the
fastball.
hill. The righty,
Middle inside.
Kevin Williams. And he's on to try to lock this thing
Four-seam
up.
fastball. High inside.
I see just playing with your
Four-seam
food
fastball.
now.
High inside.
Fastball off the plate.
Screwball. Low middle.
Keeps battling.
Cutter. High outside.
Strike three, and only two outs to go.
Low middle.
Here's Colson Montgomery at the plate. Got him swinging at air.
Low outside.
It's 0-2.
Screwball. Low outside.
Fouls off the
Cutter.
heater to
Low
stay alive.
inside.
That's a strikeout, and now just
Four-seam
one out
fastball.
away from a win.
Middle inside.
Down to the last out at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Screwball. Low
Murakami
outside.
at the plate with two away, swings through that one.
Screwball.
Can't connect with a breaking
Low
ball that missed
outside.
the zone. Now there's a bullet down the line. Dives, but can't secure it. Murakami around first. The tag, and that's the ball game. The Democrats take this 9-inning matchup. Way to trust the process. So that does it for us here. For our entire crew here at MLB The Show, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for playing against the CPU. See ya.
I hope the trip was worth the wait. We saw the northern lights today.
Stephen Kwan, ready to get things going.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That was Phil.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swung on and lifted to left. Schwarber ranges right. Racing, makes the catch. Chase
Four-seam
Delauder
fastball.
looking to get off to a
High
good start in
inside.
this one. It's a strike from Wheeler.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Sinker. Low outside.
The live series member collects the strikeout.
Curveball.
In
Low
now for
middle.
Cleveland, Jose Ramirez.
Sinker. Low outside.
Made him look a little
Curveball.
foolish there.
Low inside.
Keeps the lights on.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Hangs in
Four-seam
there.
fastball.
Here comes a pitch.
High outside.
Refusing to go
Four-seam
down.
fastball.
Here comes a
Low
pitch.
inside.
What is he, contact swinging? What
Four-seam
is
fastball.
this?
High outside.
Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. India. That's the third out, inning over. Ethan Holiday, ready to go. Swung on and powers it. Gonna need a ladder. Out of here. Home run. That was an aggressive approach, and that's what happens when everything goes to plan. I could watch home runs all day. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Andrew McCutchen in the box with a run on first. Foul ball. Democrats. Runner at first. Kicks and delivers. Strikeout number 1 in the books. And now, Jonathan India. On the ground, left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. Back here in a
Four-seam
one-run
fastball.
game.
Low
Kyle Manzardo
outside.
steps in now to face Zach with a K. Wheeler. He's with it.
Four-seam
but foul.
fastball.
The one.
Low
The kick. The
outside.
pitch. Stays with it. Foul.
Sinker. Low outside.
Lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Leadoff hitter retired in the
Four-seam
second.
fastball.
Reese
High
Hoskins
outside.
digs in for the first time, looking for a good read on the starter. Foul
Splitter.
ball.
Low outside. Four-seam fastball.
Here's the pitch.
Low inside.
Got him. Second strikeout of the
Curveball.
game.
Middle inside.
Digging in, Bo Naylor. Gave it your all
Sinker.
for that strike.
Low outside.
Foul ball.
Curveball. Low inside.
Fastball. Dick Allen, ready to roll. Roped, but the line drive is caught. Great work. Vinny Pasquantino steps up as a parallel 3 card. Popped up left center field. Kwan on the move. Brings it in. Now 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes to the plate in this 9-inning game. Jumps on the first pitch and hits this one on the sweet spot. Going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So now their lead is 2. Home runs like that never get old. Jose Altuve up with the bases empty after the homer from the World Baseball Classic Series. Ramirez. Now the throw to first on the run. That's out number 3. Welcome back. It's a
Four-seam
two-run
fastball.
game.
Low
Gabriel
outside.
Arias gets us going in this frame. Early advantage for the
Sweeper.
pitcher.
Low middle.
That's strike 2,
Four-seam
and
fastball.
a pitch that you could
High
throw again
outside.
here. Gets the strikeout, went with the curveball
Four-seam
instead
fastball.
of repeating
High
pitches.
outside.
George Valera comes up for his first AB of the game. That's a strike to start this
Sweeper.
AB.
Low inside.
The curve misses for a
Four-seam
ball.
fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Another strikeout. You're a natural out there.
Four-seam fastball.
Brian
High
Rocchio
outside.
digs in for the Guardians. Early bird gets the strike.
Curveball. Low middle.
Express shipping.
Four-seam fastball.
No signature
Low
required.
inside.
Another one. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate leading things off here in the bottom of the 3rd. Not a strike. Rocchio on to first. Now 1 away. Ethan Holiday freshly dealt to the plate. And that's a base hit. Rainiel Rodriguez at the dish with a runner on first. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Goes with the fastball. Not uncommon for him to start an at-bat with that pitch. Holiday leads off first with 1 away. Curveball off the plate. Swung on and lifted to right. Touches down, that's a hit. Still work to do. Holiday headed for the plate. He scores easily. It's 3-zip. Goes to second, back safely as he took a turn for third. Andrew McCutchen comes to the plate following the RBI double. That wasn't even close to the zone. The 1-1 now. In the air, headed to left center. Valera moves under it. Minimum effort, maximum result. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. He's 0 for 1 so far today. What was that? Democrats. Runner at second, 2 down. Swung on and lifted towards the gap. Valera flying to get there. And there's a hit. Throw to second from the outfield. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. Run scores, and this inning continues. Putting on a clinic at the plate today. Your lead is growing fast. Ground ball smoked up the middle. Lays out, but can't make the grab. And he decides to eat it, and that keeps the inning alive. Vinny Pasquantino at the dish with runners at the corners. 0 for 1 on the day. In the air, headed to right center. DeLauder moving to his right. Makes the catch. Third out, and that is. Welcome back.
Leading off for
4 runs
Cleveland,
separating
the left
these two
fielder,
teams at the
Steven
moment.
Seam fastball.
Zach Wheeler
High
middle.
watches the lineup turn over here. Hasn't made it easy on this lineup. They're still looking for their
Four-seam
first base
fastball.
runner.
High
Quan
outside.
in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air to left. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Digging in for
Up
the
next for
Guardians,
Cleveland,
Chase
the right
DeLauder.
fielder,
He struck
Chase
out swinging first
Four-seam
time.
DeLauder.
fastball. High inside.
0-1 to start.
Splitter. Low outside. Sweeper. Middle inside.
Down on strikes. That's a strikeout for Zach Wheeler.
Four-seam fastball.
Jose Ramirez comes
High
to the plate.
inside.
That's the fastball.
Four-seam
A
fastball.
central part of his
High
game today.
inside.
Puts it on the ground to first. And foul ball.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Swung on and lifted to right center. McCutchen turns, moving left. Got it. Really. Kyle Schwarber leading things off with a 4-run cushion. Lifted in the air to left. Quan giving his all, but it's just foul. The pitch. The count is 0-2. Swing and a drive. This could be home run number 2. Look at it go. It's way out of here. Gone. A multi-home run game performance. Absolutely locked in at the plate in this one. Count me in for another viewing.
Now pitching for
Matt
Cleveland,
Festa, the new
number
arm out of the
52,
bullpen. The
Matt
Guardians make the change
Festa.
following the home run. Swings first pitch, and take a look at this one. Yard work. It's gone. That makes it back-to-back home runs. I was just thinking we should see that one again. Ryan O'Hearn shuffles to the plate for his next at-bat. Grounded out his first time up, hoping to do a little more damage this time around. Fly ball left center. Drifting back is Quan. Hauls it in. One down in the bottom of the 4th. Swing, and here's another drive. Going back, and it's gone. A multi-homer performance, and that one had no chance of staying in the yard. Way out of here. I could watch this on a loop forever. Rainiel Rodriguez is the next to hit. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. Nice. A breather for me before the next batter intro. Andrew McCutchen strolls to the plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here. Hit on the ground up the middle. Arias on the run sends it over to first. And there's 2 down. Now we see in India. Fouled away. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. Misses the plate, but swings at the fastball. He dodges the fastball. And we'll do it again. The righty kicks and delivers. Ground ball to the left side. Ramirez. Play made, and that ends the inning. Welcome back.
Four-seam
8
fastball.
runs separating
High
these two
outside.
teams at the moment. Zach Wheeler back on the bump here in the 5th. Manzardo
Four-seam
in the
fastball.
box here. Lets
High
that one go
outside.
for a ball. Sweeper is good
Four-seam
for a strike.
fastball. Low outside.
A ball from Wheeler.
Sinker. Low inside.
Pure electricity.
Sinker. Low middle.
Strike 3. Way to bear
Splitter.
down for the strikeout.
Low middle.
It's been a masterpiece on the mound. And now stepping into the Lions' den,
Four-seam fastball.
Reese Hoskins
Middle inside.
struck out against a fastball in his previous at-bat. That was a
Four-seam
caffeinated
fastball.
beverage.
Low outside.
See you later. That makes it 9
Four-seam fastball.
strikeouts. And now for
Outside.
Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Misses with the first pitch.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Direct deposit.
Splitter. Low middle.
And fouls it.
Curveball. Low inside.
Fly ball, right center field. O'Hearn gliding to the right. Hauls it in to end the inning.
For Cleveland,
We see Cleveland
number
brings on a
29,
new reliever, Tim Herron.
Herron.
Allen goes after that one for strike 1. Swings and lifts one to left center. Valera under this one. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Vinny
Now
Pasquantino
batting for the
stands
Democrats,
ready, and this is
the
a
first
parallel
baseman,
free
number
version of the
9,
car.
Vinny Pasquantino.
That one's foul. It's 0-2. Swing hits a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Kyle Schwarber up next to the dish. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Doesn't connect with the fastball off the plate. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Naylor throws to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over.
Now pitching, Lee
Lee Smith takes over on the hill.
Smith.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Arias in the
Cutter.
box. Comes
Low
up empty with a
inside.
swing there. Firing up the
Four-seam
blowtorch once
fastball.
again.
High middle.
Strike 3. Sends the first batter he faces back to the
Up
dugout.
next for Cleveland,
Now the center fielder,
number
George
7,
Valera.
Inside.
Struck out
George
swinging in his first at-bat.
Valera.
That can't be fun to catch.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Falls behind 0-2
Four-seam
after
fastball.
seeing consecutive
Low
fastballs.
inside.
Allen settles under it. Brings it in. 2 away. Digging in
Four-seam
for the
fastball.
Guardians, Brian
High
Rocchio.
inside.
Pedal to the metal.
Cutter. Low middle.
No balls and 2
Fork.
strikes.
Low outside.
Strike 3. Inning over. Mike Napoli leads us off. Icebreaker is a strike. That ball is smoke. Flying out of here, it's gone. Later. Perfect timing and pure power. This team can't stop hitting home runs today, and they've added another one. Nothing like hitting home runs in Diamond Dynasty. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate. Hasn't reached first today, but that'll change eventually. Fouls it off. Ground ball to second. Rocchio handles the chance. One away. Ethan Holiday
Now
deals
batting
himself
for
into
Philadelphia,
the box. A
the
solid day so
shortstop,
far.
Ethan
This card looks good on you.
Holiday.
Delivers an opening pitch strike. Oh, 2 the count now. Not your pitch. Just daring someone to hit the off-speed pitch. That pitch came out of nowhere, I swear.
Now batting for Philadelphia,
So they turn
the
things
catcher
over
number
to the
3,
Hunter
Rangel
Rangel Rodriguez
Rodriguez
comes to the dish following the change on the mound. Swing and makes good contact. I mean, really good contact. Watch this one go. See you later. It's a multi-home run game performance. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 3. He's flied out, he's grounded out, and he is struck out. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. The wind of the pitch. Starts with a pair of sliders. In the air, out to left. Drifting back is Kwan. He's got it, and that's out number 3. They score a pair of runs.
Now pitching,
A World Baseball
Najir
Classic card takes the mound.
Victor.
Najir Victor.
Leading
Four-seam
off for the
fastball.
Stephen
Guardians,
Kwan
the left
strides
fielder,
to the plate, ready to
Stephen
test the new
Four-seam
arm.
fastball.
Count is 0-1.
Low outside.
Makes a nice sliding catch. Next
Up
up here
next
in
for
the 7th,
Cleveland,
Chase
the right
DeLauder.
fielder,
Low middle.
Chase DeLauder.
Misses the zone with a slider.
Middle outside.
Another slider, and once
Four-seam
again,
fastball.
it's a ball.
High outside.
Hit hard, and that gets through.
Up next for Cleveland, the third
Here's
baseman,
Jose Ramirez.
Outside.
Ramirez.
Starts the at-bat with a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it, and the inning continues.
Four-seam
Here's
fastball.
Kyle Manzardo
Low
at the plate.
inside.
Good placement with the cutter
Four-seam
for a strike.
fastball. High outside.
Goes back to the cutter.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fastball, strike 3. Welcome back. There's a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Jonathan India at the plate leading things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Gets under it and pops it up. High, but harmless. Dick Allen fouls away the first offering. And the pitch. In the air to right center. Valera on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 gone. Vinny Pasquantino strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Snags it. Nice play. So Reese
Four-seam
Hoskins
fastball.
leads off with his
High
team
outside.
playing from behind. delivers a strike
Slider.
with a little
Low
extra
outside.
effort. Goes back to the slider,
Four-seam
and it's
fastball.
0-2.
High outside.
The leadoff hitter is retired with a strikeout.
Four-seam fastball. High mid.
Naylor in the box
Four-seam
again, takes a
fastball.
strike.
High inside.
Ground ball to third. Allen fires to first on the run. 2 gone here. Gabriel
Cutter.
Arias,
Low
the next card off
outside.
the deck. Lifted in the air to right center. O'Hearn moving right. Brings it in for the third out. Victor produces a shutout inning.
For
The
Cleveland,
Guardians going with a new
number
pitcher,
49,
Colby Allard.
Colby
Kyle Schwarber
Allard.
takes a deep breath and steps up to face the new pitcher. 0-1 the count. Swings, puts one on the ground to first, and it's foul. One look at the scoreboard says it all, doesn't it? Strike 3. Hey, it happens to the best of us.
The batter,
Mike
number
Napoli
44,
strolls to the plate, showing off
designated
his
hitter,
parallel
Mike
2 numbers.
Napoli.
Fights it off. The Democrats position nicely for a time and dynasty win. Foul ball.
Pinch
Nolan
hitting,
Arenado,
Nolan
the bat they decide to go with off the bench in
Arenado.
this spot. It's the fastball that misses. And the lefty kicks and delivers. In the air, out to left center. Kwan snags it. Ryan O'Hearn in the box. A St. Patrick's Day card looking to paint the scoreboard green. Not tardy. The 0-2 now. Hanging tough. Not finished yet. On the ground to second. Rocchio gets him easily, and we're back.
Four-seam
It's
fastball.
last call at the
Middle
ballpark,
outside.
and I have good news.
Four-seam
You have the
fastball.
lead.
High
Time to
outside.
sweep the leg and get out of here with a win. This one is trouble. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's there with a double to start the ninth.
Four-seam
Brian
fastball.
Rocchio ready to
High
swing it
middle.
with a runner on second. Starting on the front foot.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Goes back to the slider.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Strike 3 and only 2 outs to
Four-seam
go.
fastball. High
In
middle.
now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Ripped on a line. Schwarber racing over to make the catch. And he won't go for third.
Four-seam
Stays
fastball.
put at second
High
with 2
inside.
away. Down to the last out at Bristol Motor Speedway. McCutcheon glamping under it. That does it.